Hello everyone and welcome back to Grim Dawn.
Come see what's left of my wares.
I killed... was it? I think he was called Creek. Yeah, the Warden. I think he was Warden Creek. I might have the name wrong though. Anyway, I killed him at the end of last episode. And I'm just gonna go through my drops now. Hopefully quite quickly. Wow, that sounded like a very... Never mind. Hopefully. I said that like hopefully. Sorry. I did it again. Okay, no, wait. Was it right click? Yeah, okay. The problem is that yeah, I play Torchlight on the side as well. Sometimes when I feel like streaming it, basically. And it plays very similarly, but the controls are subtly different from this game, so it's a little bit of a hassle getting used to doing it the other way again. Okay, I don't really want to shield. This thing would decrease my damage, actually. That's useless. Defensive health regen, no. No, my HP isn't really the issue, I think. I mean, the Warden was definitely dishing out a lot of damage, but I was doing okay. What do I have here? Okay, it's yeah, I think I actually changed these around, didn't I? The one I have equipped is definitely meant for a higher level character, and I like the crit damage. Not sure if fire and lightning damage do anything for me, but yeah, I think we're good. Nope. Nope. I don't intend to ever go for equipment that requires high physique. Unless the game at some point tells me to stop, I will keep speccing Pure Spirit. Yeah. This is okay. Oh, we have a missive to Warden Creek. I'm gonna read. No, wait, did I just sell that? Yes, I did. Nope. Let's see. I changed my mouse a little bit. Apparently, I'm not 100% with it yet. Okay. I think this is good.
Put it to good use.
Before I do the quest stuff that I can do here.
What do you want?
Come see what's
I'm
left.
still
of my
only
wares.
friendly with you. Wait.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
I'm friendly, but not respected yet. Okay. So I can't buy any of that yet. Actually, never mind. I don't have level 35 either. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I'm going to go to the
Got
stash.
something you need stashed?
So I can transfer stuff here. Okay. Cool. I'm just going to put this this epic item away. These epic pants. Something about the word pants is just funny. I learned English largely in Britain, where the word pants refers to underpants, whereas trousers, as it is here, would refer to what in American English is usually called pants. So in American English, pants are trousers, stuff you wear above your underwear, whereas pants in English, in British English, usually refers to underpants, underwear. Obviously, the languages are kind of mixing around, and that might no longer be as strictly true as it used to be. But yeah, I still have that notion. Anyway, it's an epic item. I'm going to keep it.
I'll hold on to that for you.
I do, however, acknowledge that it's quite possible that it's a guaranteed drop. Maybe you just always get that particular item from that chest, because it's obviously a bit of a joke item. It might be useful, but the notion of soiled trousers wearing them and, you know, throwing feces at the enemy, it's obviously a bit of a joke. Anyway, missive to Warden Creek. I've decided that reading all these out is just going to take a long time, and my reading voice is not that great anyway. So instead what I'll do is I'll just keep these on screen for, I don't know, 10-15 seconds something. Long enough for you to hit the pause button and just read them yourself if you want to. Yeah. I might be missing out on some of the lore of the game, but to be quite frank, that's my MO in games like these.
Got something you need stashed?
Actually, one other thing. I'm going to keep these purple items here. And obviously the health potions and the mana potions. These items, at least the crystals, I've used to activate shrines. The scrap, I might need to activate certain shortcuts at some point. And I don't know, maybe I'll come across quests where I need these two things as well. Actually, I've used the necklaces for one quest already, but you know, something more might come up. Anyway, I'm just keeping them in case, and I have a lot of inventory space anyway. It's not that scarce. I am also going to shift click. Okay, I'm going to put away all my completed components, because right now I feel like I'm switching through my equipment too much, and so it would be pointless to keep upgrading them, because right now I'm just reusing my equipment way too often. So there wouldn't be much point in upgrading or spending time considering what to upgrade right now, and then 2 levels from now I'll replace it anyway. I suspect that the leveling curve will slow down. It usually is the case in these games. It isn't in Torchlight, funnily enough, but you get my point. Yeah, you can be sold as well. You can be sold, and chance of life, leech, bleeding hammer. I'm not sure if this chance of life leech applies to my spells or only to auto attacks. This. Yeah, I'm going to keep the other amulet just in case. However, we have another partial component and another partial component. This one's finished, and I have 3 polished emeralds. These seem very useless. +8 to physique, cunning, and spirit. Considering the values these stats are at already, that's right now maybe a 5% increase-ish. That's not that much. Anyway, I think we're good here.
Safe with me. Promise.
I think I can sell to
Come
him,
see
right?
what's left of my wares.
Yes, I can. Ugh, I apologize. I keep doing spacebar to close when it's really not going to close items. Anyway, side quest first, the apprentice guy. Thanks for the timely rescue. Kasparov spared no time in putting me back to work, so I'm here for all your schematic needs. Just ask. Okay, cool. Got 600 reputation.
Let's take a look, shall we?
And apparently I can... Okay, so this is again something that's very familiar to me from Torchlight. If I have an item that I've upgraded with a component, then apparently I can put it in here, and I can either destroy the item and get the upgrade component back, or I can destroy the upgrade component and get the item back. So for example, if I put a, I don't know, something that can go in weapons. Oh, don't. Yeah, like if I put a cracked lodestone doing adding lightning damage into my sword, but now I realize I would rather have something that deals ice damage, the chilled steel here, Then I could put the sword in here, remove the lightning damage, and put in the ice damage afterwards. Or if I put a really cool upgrade item into a sword, but now I found a better sword, then I could destroy the sword and get the upgrade item back. So that's what this does. Yeah, dismantle is apparently something that I have yet to unlock. Okay, sorry it was a bit of a rambly episode, but we had a really cool and exciting episode last time, so deal with it.
Is it finished? Is the Warden dead?
I tracked him down and took his life.
The Warden's defeat is a great victory for us, nay, for all of humankind. But there are many more ethereals out there, some much more powerful than Krieg. Perhaps more disturbing, though, there are those of our own kind who would see us dead to take what little we have, or just for the pleasure of killing. Among the innocent who passed through this prison on their way to Krieg's lab were many violent criminals, murderers, and worse. Many of them escaped to the northwest after the Grim Dawn, forming into ruthless gangs who prey upon drifters still traveling the roads. Since a river separates us and them, they have not been a problem thus far. Except we need farmers to get back to the business of growing food before we all starve to death. The farmland that supplied this region is to the northwest, and we need to secure a hold there. Mornay recently returned from Old Arkovia to the northwest and can give you details on the outlaw situation and what needs to be done. I realize that you have been through much in recent days, but we cannot rest just yet.
Alright, cool. To be honest, I live for the slaughter. Let's see if I can't make this so that I don't have a huge piece of geometry stuck on the screen.
So you must be the kid that's causing a stir in my absence. You've done good by dispatching Krieg. I knew that man in life. I dread to think of what he had become as an ethereal.
Okay, he told me to speak to you about outlaws.
Aye, an old mess has come back to finally bite us right in the ass. The river's kept them at bay for now, what with the broken bridge. It seems the bastards have garnered a taste for the one hole in the world they were once so eager to escape. I'm not going to beat around the bush. We're at war, and if we don't take the fight to them, they will surely bring it to us. I'd much rather fight on my own terms. Wouldn't you?
Okay, so what's the plan?
Before we do anything, we'll need to get that bridge repaired. Got men ready to do the work and some scrap to get you started. Just need to provide the remaining raw materials. Once that's all finished, I need you to enter the Arkovian foothills and show those bastards we're not a prize for the taking. Last I saw of them, they were mobilizing for something big across the river. Why don't you head on over there and introduce yourself?
Yeah, okay. What happened during your... No, actually. Yeah, let's go for this. I set out with another scout, Elsa, to reconnoiter? I have not come across that word before. I guess it's the verb of reconnaissance. So, to reconnoiter the lands to the northwest shortly after we had secured Devil's Crossing. What we found was a wasteland overrun with predatory beasts, blood-hungry psychopaths, and refugees living in constant terror on the run. Our mission together ended when a vicious band of outlaws surprised us in the night. Elsa had argued against having a fire that night, but I was sure we were concealed. I wasn't cautious enough, and she paid the price. I thought I could protect her from anything, but when it came to it, I was felled by a bullet to the ribs before the fighting even broke out. Elsa fought on like a devil, taking down 2 of the outlaws before they knocked her out. They took her with them and just left me there to die. I couldn't give up, though, knowing those thugs at Elsa. I hobbled and then crawled, trying to make my way back to Devil's Crossing, but arrived only to find that the bridge had been destroyed. I collapsed in despair and thought it was the end of me. I awoke sometime later in what remained of a little fishing village on the coast. A band of rovers had found me and treated my wounds. As soon as I could stand, I grabbed a dinghy robot? Dingy? I'm never quite sure how to pronounce that. Anyway, one of those robots, and made my way back to Devil's Crossing. I'll be damned if I'm going to abandon Elsa to torture or worse at the hands of those killers. She's all I've got left in this world. We need to organize an offensive, and every second counts. Don't you think you're getting a bit personal? Doesn't seem like it, to be honest. The Grim Dawn took my wife. Elsa is like a daughter to me, and I'm not going to let it take her too. The way I see it, Devil's Crossing needs the situation resolved as soon as possible, and I want those scum dead for taking Elsa. Seems our goals align, eh? Yeah, sure. I have to admit, I don't think he was being overly personal there. What's my reputation now? Okay, still only friendly. Okay, I need to repair the bridge. Let's go back to zooming out a bit. I think that's the thing I came across really early on in the game. It said I needed a certain amount of scrap to repair it. 6 scrap and 3,000 iron bits. I'm going to assume that that's what the game wants me to do. There was that bridge beforehand here that I could also repair, but then it also offered me an alternative way. I don't see an alternative way here, so I'm just going to pay the scrap and the iron bits. I have enough. Okay, so I need to kill Edmund Shanks Doyle, who I'm guessing I'll find somewhere on the other side here. I've never noticed before. Did I change the settings or something? I want to make sure. The screen shaking. I was camera shake. There we go. I was sure I disabled that. Huh. Yeah, I don't like screen shake. Let's keep going this way. Oh, dynamite! I needed that stuff to open some paths in earlier parts of the game. That's interesting. Not quite sure if I feel like backtracking, because I suspect one stick of dynamite isn't going to be enough to do much. But yeah, it's cool. Oh, this is where I need to go for the quest. I guess this is the camp where I will find Edmund Shanks Doyle. Oh, there he is. There she blows. Oh, he's still alive apparently. First, let's deal with this. Then let's pick up the scrap. You'll pay for this. Darius wants this prison, and when he finds out what you've done, you'll wish I shanked you dead. Rest in peace, scum. Do you kill him? Apparently not. Shame. Oh, I'm already supposed to go back home. Well, alright. I have a personal rift guard gate I can use to return to... Right, I'm quite close to getting a proper waypoint, but doesn't matter.
Well, did they like our housewarming gift?
I killed the man in charge by the name Shanks.
You work fast. I like that. We'll need more of that for what's coming next.
Alright, so who's next?
Darius Cronley. Last I've seen his face, they almost hung him for a double homicide. The warden intervened at the last minute in favor of a life sentence in Devil's Crossing. Seems there were ulterior motives after all. Darius Cronley is the devil-made manifest, devious and manipulative with a penchant for sin of every kind. He's the one running this gang, and he's the one we need to go after next. We have to hit them hard and fast, leave no room for a counterstrike. I've only seen a portion of their operations in the region, but they are really entrenched on the Four Hills in Old Arkovia. Shanks surely wasn't Darius's only lieutenant, so I suggest you find the rest and kill them. We don't want one of them taking over after Darius is dealt with. I don't have any names for you, but they will probably have equally clever prison names as our dead friend Shanks. But to really end this, you need to cut off the head of this operation, Darius Cronley. If what I hear is true, you will find him hiding out in the mines underneath the Four Hills. Lastly, my scouting partner Elsa must still be out there with them. If I venture to guess, Cronley has her in his clutches. Save her from that brute. I hear you are quite capable, so don't let me down. When you find yourself out there, I recommend you seek out a man by the name Quaid. He and his group forsook the peaceful ways of the Rovers in favor of fighting back against the outlaws. And I'm glad they did. It was Quaid's people that pulled me from the jaws of death.
Alright. I'm on it. No need to ask about Elsa, we already know. Discover her fate. Okay, that does not sound promising. Obviously that's just my interpretation, but the phrasing doesn't sound like she made it. Anyway, I will end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.